Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back again to the Star Ladder Star Series. Oh, excuse me. I always mess this up. It's the Star Ladder Invitational Season 2 EU qualifiers. We're going to be taking a look at game number 2. Team Empire facing off against Comanche. I'm Lyrical, joined as well by the lovely Aosin Dota, my man. Game 1 was crazy. Game 2 is looking to be a completely different thing. Absolutely and utterly. A Monkey King first pick, followed up by the Warlock, Centaur, Warrunner, and now a Bat Rider for Empire. There's a little bit of dyssynergy there. What do you think the odds are that we're going to see a Bat Rider break down a tree Monkey King is on?
I'm going to go with very low. I don't think they're going to be doing that. Okay. I think they have, you know, the team synergy to not do that to one another.
Okay.
Radiant
but you know, so far the draft, they're kind of sticking to their guns. This is very similar to the previous game. Comanche just going for the, you know, heavy team fight, you know, with the Warlock and the Centaur. Team Empire picking the heroes that can actually dismantle the team fight and go for pickoffs.
Yeah.
5 seconds remaining.
It's interesting. I guess that you have a little bit of a stronger backbone with the Monkey King. If he gets into some decent items, he can get into like a basher or something, and then he does become a team fight presence. I feel like this hero is still, Wukong's command is just still so good. I guess that it's sort of like the like Global Silence or something though, where you have the ability, if you bait it out, suddenly you can't really take the team fight any further.
Yeah, but more importantly, time and time again, I've seen Monkey Kings just straight up win team fights because they can be standing on a tree and the other team just has no idea, and then a Boundless Strike comes down and three of your teammates are just stunned, and then they just initiate off of that.
Yeah.
So I think that's the bigger part. You know, it's a little more reliable than Spirit Breaker in my opinion.
Okay.
10 seconds.
I like it. I really do like it. And also Lincoln's not going to be an issue there, like it was in the last game. Still might have some problems if we get built into a lot of force staffs for Comanche. Or, well, now a Ricky going to get taken. So this is a really interesting draft. A couple of things I want to mention. There's some signature heroes here. You've got King R on his Rubik that kind of made this guy famous when he first started playing it at the Manila. What was it, ESL 1 Manila, I think? Monkey King from Pushka, which is another incredibly strong hero. Then we've also got this roaming Ricky. Now, how do you feel like the Ricky versus Monkey King roaming matchup goes? We saw Ricky make a little bit more of a presence at DAC, but what do you think of the hero?
One of the teams in Southeast Asia run it, Warriors Gaming run it, and from what I've seen, as long as you know what you're actually doing with the hero, it's like very, very strong. But I don't know how it matches up against the Monkey King, because if Monkey King just jumps around from tree to tree, like unless he jumps over trees that has a spot where you can have vision on him, like you're not really gonna know where he's at.
Yeah. By the way, is it Afu that plays the Ricky on Warriors Gaming?
It was X Nova.
Really? X Nova? Huh. He's been switching. I know that he started playing Tusk a little bit more too, so I guess there's certain roaming heroes that he's sort of a specialist on. But I guess neither of those players are in this game, so I should probably talk more about this draft. What about the Ursa, though? Early Roche taking potential. With Bat Rider, you can just pick off one person easy peasy.
Yeah, I like the pick here. Like you said, good for Roshan, good for ganking with Bat Rider, but more importantly, I think they just picked it because it's one of the better carries to deal with Juggernaut, as well as, you know, pretty much the rest of the team, because I think this is a fairly decent game for Aghanim Scepter. If you get initiated on by Centaur, you can just, you know, hit your ulti button and negate a lot of the incoming damage if they decide to focus down on you.
Yeah. No, it's true. And it feels like it's again, ooh, we don't quite get the cheapo.
Team ban.
No cheapo this game. Would that have even been that good? I guess it could have been. What does Empire still need? They don't have a ton of like AoE lockdown, but I guess that's just not the style they want to play.
I think they're just going to stick to their tried and true. Probably pick a... Does FN play mid Bat Rider by any chance? He doesn't, right?
I don't think so.
You know, I feel like he plays a more farm heavy carry middles, and they're probably just going to go for something similar to the Lina. If not just straight up go for Lina anyways.
I'm wondering, because they ban out the Meepo, if they were expecting that. I guess that they could still go back for the PA if they want to. PA is definitely still a chappy hero. He could take it mid. Might be a little bit awkward, but it's not terrible against these heroes.
I think they might just go for something that can actually deal with a Riki, in case they get roamed on.
Okay.
Well, we're just gonna have to see.
It's not a ton that deals super well with them, I guess.
I think you're kind of right in the sense that they might want some more AoE though, because right now they're just very single target heavy. Not exactly any AoE damage, but I'm not too sure what kind of mid hero would be great here for that.
I guess they could go OD. Oh, Invoker. Of course, FN Invoker.
Radiant team pick.
Yeah, okay, this is fine. I was gonna say too, since you're against a Riki, you do want more heroes that can pick up the Force Staffs, because if you can't find a way to get out of smokescreen, it's really bad for your team.
Templar Assassin.
And they're gonna take the TA. So TA Riki gonna be in the mid lane against Invoker. Holy hell, FN, he had to play... Did he have to play a little bit of catch-up? He died twice in lane, I think, last time. It might be a similar story this time.
Yeah, I think... Yeah, he died twice. And the funny thing, too, I don't even think he had to die at all. The only reason why he died is because they kept trying to force kills to happen with the Spirit Breaker.
Right.
I think there was only one instance where he got ganked by Yol's Slardar, but apart from that, it was just overcommitment, I think.
Mm-hmm. Well, we'll see if we have that same frenetic pace that we had in game number 1. Certainly with a Monkey King and a Riki in this one, there's going to be some potential for early kills. Remaining. But how that actually plays out throughout the course of the game, we'll have to wait and see. King R also known for going boots first on Rubik, if I remember right, and tending to just, run around and make things happen. It'd be cool to see that play out. Who are you feeling like you're giving the edge to in this game? I think that everybody was a little surprised that Comanche was able to pull it back and take game number 1 just based off of the odds and everything, but what are your thoughts?
Oh, well, it's a tough call. Last game, I was convinced that Empire would, be able to take the game fairly convincingly, but as we all saw, I'm very wrong on that. So this game, so far, I do like the draft a little more from Empire. It's a little more reliable to execute compared to their draft last game. And Comanche have a little less team fight, but still, very team fight oriented. They have the Centaur, and they also have the Warlock. So a lot of it really, once again, it just comes down to how well Empire can execute their snowball pickoff strategy. Because if things go kind of similarly to how it went last game, Comanche is just gonna get off to a decent start, and then they're gonna hit this stride where their team fight's too much for them to deal with.
Look at this build that we've got out of the Batrider. He went for boots, and then you also have Torture and Fairvian is going to spot him out here, so that should be a pretty easy D word, I would imagine. But then you've got Monkey King, who has the Poor Man Shield and the Orb of Venom. I feel like this is going to be a pretty strong dual lane if they wanted to run it that way. Just run at the Warlock constantly.
Yeah, just jump from tree to tree. And actually, I don't even know if you jump from tree to tree. If the lane is fairly easy for them to lane in, you might even take Jingu. But the important factor here is Yol already trading hits. Oh my god, look how much damage he does to Monkey King.
Uh-oh.
Yol has to be careful.
They have sentries. He's dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh god. Yol. He did skill up Jingu, though.
I'm just getting started.
But Monkey King drawing first blood, certainly not what you want. And what is he actually bringing out to himself? It's another sentry ward. Did that block the Ancients? No, okay, good. It didn't.
I think even if it blocked the Ancients, no one's really going to farm it right now.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, maybe you could have thought about going for a stack or something, but you don't see as much Ancient blocking anymore. It's occasionally a thing. It's like what the whole game revolved around with like Svens and TAs.
The good old stack ancient 6 times, 5 times.
Yeah.
Everyone fights for it in the mid game.
It's funny the way that Dota has changed so much since then. We do see, though, the Monkey King. He's going to lay down this ward. We'll spot out Yol. And now they can start building up the Jingu stacks again if they want. Both of them Orb of Venomed up. And this is going to make the lane at least slightly easier for FN than it would have been otherwise. As Fervian will get the D ward down here on the bottom.
Unorthodox, but effective.
D ward battle won by Yol.
Yeah,
He's waiting for an opportunity to cut down the ward. So I think this kind of forces the Monkey King to sit here and leech from FN.
Yeah, and FN, unfortunately, is going to keep on taking a good bit of harassment. He still does have his salve, though, so this isn't going to amount to too much. While Poshka is going to keep the pressure on. Are they going to actually get Mag? He's in trouble.
I think so. Yeah, I think he's dead.
4-man shield, no savior there. Did manage to buy out a salve before he died. But an early lead being built for Empire after game number 1. Maybe a little bit more of a standard draft here in game number 2.
Yeah, we'll have to see though. This, 2 kills is nice, but it's not enough to seal the deal for the early game.
Yol, unfortunately, not able to take down Ghost Stick. It was slowed enough to get within range when he had the Orb of Venom on him. But now look, with Ricky gone, Magical is being forced back out of lane. So this is kind of helping out FN in what otherwise I think would have been a pretty tough lane against the TA.
Death's bounty.
Alright, here we go. Level 2 Monkey King jumping from tree to tree.
Laying down a ward. Mag is still there. The nerfs, I think, was it Primal Spring that got like a mana cost increase? I think that they changed the way that it scaled for Monkey King. So that it scales more at the early levels, or it costs more mana at the early levels.
Yes, you're correct. His Boundless Strike also got nerfed.
Okay. The stun duration of it, yeah. I guess he's not going to need either of those. Just runs up and punches Magical in the face a few times. Is he going to get the 4 stacks off? Nice. Still taking a couple tower shots, but well worth it. I guess he needs to get into range to hit Magical again to make it worth it. But they could go now with the Creep's going to tank this.
He's out of mana. He has to be careful.
He's maybe in some trouble. All right, yeah, they're just going to force him back.
I know a thing or two about egomaniacs.
Surprised he didn't go for the
Invoker,
Cold Stone.
you're one of the worst.
Doing a lot of damage on that. That thing is very low.
Oh,
Probably why
God.
they didn't want to.
Radiant's middle
Ricky is here
tower
too now,
under
actually. They
attack.
do have a Sentry Ward down, so they're going to spot out FN, or rather Yol.
Denied.
But Yol will force him back. And that should be enough. While Centaur jungles, at laning stage is sort of broken down a little bit. Anything else really sticking out to you so far in this laning stage, or is it pretty all stock and standard?
Denied.
I think the impressive thing is that Ghost Stick is once again getting quite a bit out of his lane. Didn't go to jungle, so he keeps everyone down here.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Just going to take some damage from those Fatal Bonds. Taking down those creeps. In the meantime, hasted up King R wasn't able to spot out the Ricky, but will be able to take the bounty rune. Realizes that Mag also did the same thing. Been waiting for a cliff play out of Rubik's for a while now. They brought it back again, which I'm happy about, but we haven't seen a lot of it in pro play yet.
People are getting very good at avoiding those areas whenever they're against heroes like Rubik and Magnus. I think it was it wasn't even that long ago, but I remember watching Faceless when Ice was pretty much playing
Radiant's
Magnus
top
every single
tower
game.
is under attack.
And without fail, for some reason, he would always manage to clip someone. I don't know how he does it, but he always manages to ult mid lane
Yeah, this is a good rotation. Flame Break used. Magical is going to drop now. They also brought in Fairvian. He might be in a little bit of trouble, but they take down the Monkey King. Rubik is there. King R pulls Yol back into it. They do have Sentry Ward. Oh, Dust is already on him, though, so he's gone. Yeah, he's moving out of the Sentry Ward range, but had the Dust used, and great response by Empire.
Yep. It was really good for FN, too, because they left the last hits for him. So he's going to get towards his Midas even quicker.
Chappie thinking about diving mag here. The Sunstrike used as well. They find the kill, and Rage comes out, but now maybe in a little bit of trouble. Ricky does have Blink Strike chasing, kills off Chappie. Nice play there by Yol.
That is such a big kill for Yol because he's so far behind right now. Even after killing Ursa, he's barely almost about to make it to level 4. So he really needed that.
And now we get some free experience too. This is something that I would feel like you have like the 10-minute mark where Ricky is still level 3 because of those experience changes. But like you said, solo kill and now a free 2 waves. This is great for him. Chappie is gonna just run at Yol a little bit. Drops the cloud to keep himself alive. It's a scary moment with the big bear running at you.
Chappie is...
Oh, mid lane. Again, diving onto Magical. Boundless Strike used. They find another kill. Empire look completely different this game.
Yep, and this is kind of what I expected from them last game. Maybe it was to do with the picks.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Like this game, it feels like they actually have the damage to get the kills in. Last game wasn't. It was a little sketchy with the Spirit Breaker. You kind of really need the bashes to come through for you. But this time, not the case. Everything is much more reliable.
Yeah. And I mean, I guess the downside is possibly like, I don't know. Do you sacrifice anything by these types of picks? They have good team fight-ish. Invoker sort of solves any problems otherwise. Maybe they're a bit lacking in like AoE control, which could be a problem later. But I don't know. It all feels like it's pretty good.
I think they definitely do lack team fight. It's okay, but it's not nearly as good as the Centaur Warlock. I think that's like a little too much to fight into, especially with the Juggernaut and Healing Ward. So if there's anywhere they lack, that's definitely it. Oh, King R gets spotted by Yol. Let's be careful here.
Yeah, this is a pretty deep movement. With the Monkey King in the area as well, though. They realize what's happening. Now trying to bring in more. Juggernaut is there as well. Can just drop the Omni Slash and that'll be enough to king off King R. Monkey King, in the meantime, steals a bounty rune, and he's going to head back mid. I think Ricky was stalking him that entire time. Do they have vision? Oh! Not quite there. I actually don't have a Quelling Blade, though. Too bad.
That's a good point. Where's his Quelling Blade? Oh, he has it in his stash.
Gotta pick that one up. And now, Comanche, do they just drop Healing Ward and go at this tower?
Gold and sweet.
Looks like they're not going to for it.
They're just swapping lanes, it seems, right? Magical's just letting him farm. He's not even hitting the tower. It's very strange.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Magical's plan is here. As well, Yol able to kill off FN. Oh man, that is huge. Yo, Yol is a player.
I didn't even like look at him there.
Yeah,
I wasn't sure, and FN was just trying to be as efficient as possible. But by being efficient, you're at very low health, and Yol just finds him, gets an easy kill. That's a very big kill.
Again, this is a hero that if you start getting some items on him, actually can become that core that is so hard to deal with. Tricks of the trade ain't no joke.
Really sucks for FN too, because he pretty much had what he needed for the Midas, and now he has to wait again.
Yeah, even just that little time out of lane, and
Kept getting denied.
I got denied there by Arc. God, FN, I would be so tilted. The entire jungle is almost gone too. He looks like he'll be able to get it with this round of creeps here. But then afterwards, what's he gonna Midas?
He's gonna save this Wildkin.
Yeah.
And he's gonna go to jungle the other counter.
Ooh, Chappie. We'll be able to TP out of that one, but they spot out the Monkey King, maybe? It doesn't look like it. Yeah, FN.
They think there's a ward.
Yeah. Death's bounty.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, Batrider is going to pull Mag back in. There are several TP rotations. Monkey King scouting all of this out. They drop the Omni Slash and are going to be able to kill off Ghostic. So everybody involved in another fight. Now you have level 6 on your Ricky. You have level 6 on your Warlock. This is a pretty good timing for Comanche again.
Top tower is under attack.
Yeah, we were just talking about how good, you know, the game was going for Empire, and right after that, they just start giving up kills, and Comanche looking pretty like good right now.
Warlock ulti onto King R as well as all the rest of them. They do pop that Stampede, which was stolen from Mag. Nicely done by King R to get him out, but it's going to still come at the cost of their tower. Well, maybe King R actually goes down here himself. They end up losing him. Chappie can't come back to save him in time. And now they're TPing in the Batrider. I don't know about this one. They're just going to lose Maposhka. He just gets completely destroyed. And now Yol spotting out Ghostic. They don't want to go for it. But holy crap. Empire crumbling.
Well, to be fair, that was like perfect timing from Mag. He waited for the jump, stomped him the moment he reached the ground, and that was just a free kill. But even then, that was such a strange engagement. It was just the two of them. I don't think that was a play that was going to net them anything.
Monkey King didn't have 6. Like,
yeah, there's not much for damage there.
Very strange. So 7-6, it was around 1,000 almost net worth lead in the favor of Empire. It's not like at this early stages it matters all that much, but it's something. And now they're going to be able to pull back in and potentially kill off Magical. No, he's going to be able to get away for the moment. As Sunstrike coming in, not quite going to take down Magical. Yol able to blink strike away, but not able to escape. Now you can chase this with Mahoshka if they want to try and go for it. Shrine going to keep 3 of them alive. They're still in the area. Fervian, ulti is down for 70.
Regeneration!
And they're gonna back now. Oh! Alright, they got him. So they take down Monkey King.
Can't be.
And that ward giving the info that they needed.
That's pretty impressive that they were able to find out just exactly which tree was on, because the vision, I don't think the vision actually reaches to there, does it?
It might have been blocked by this tree right here, and then you don't end up getting it. But maybe they spotted him like jumping in the air or something mid-leap.
They definitely saw him leaping, but I'm just curious as to whether or not the ward can definitely see over the trees.
Right.
I'm just not sure if it reached the tree he was on.
Got it. Well, eggshell game, or whatever the heck the thing is called. Man, and Ricky, first Blade of Alacrity done too. Yeah.
No Firefly. We might make it out.
No
Firefly.
In trouble.
I didn't want to be.
Yeah, they brought 4.
Yeah, from all directions too. So yeah, he's dead.
FN runs into Arc, and with Omni Slash available, they don't want to go for it because they don't have any reveal. FN in the meantime building towards the Zags, and we've seen him get out of control on this hero before. Certainly capable of doing it in this one.
I think one of the bigger issues Empire are having right now is that Monkey King wasn't exactly too involved in some of the later kills, just in all of the early kills, so he's very far behind the EXP, because we're coming up to 15 minutes now, and I don't know where the tome went, but he's not even 6 yet. And since he's not 6, he doesn't really contribute that much.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
It's crazy that Ricky is able to do more. This is something that we sort of saw in the Grand Finals to DAC as well, though, is that Ricky... Did I drop out for a second? What happened?
Yeah, you dropped out for me for a moment.
What the faheezy? Apparently,
is the stream still going?
It looks like it. It looks like it might have dropped for a second.
Well, huge team fight breaking out.
Oh no, I'm back in the game. Not yet. Jesus, let me in. Let me in.
Oh, it's okay. No one's dead yet.
All right, I see it. I'm here. We're doing it.
Yeah.
All right,
The spells dropping.
Nothing.
Nothing. No one's dying.
Denied.
got the
Oh, we're
deny
good.
on the tower. Okay, let me let the stream know. Welcome back, everybody. The stream only dropped out for a second. Stream going to drop. Be back in a sec. XD.
XD.
That's Sunstrike revealing that there was a ward in the area. The same ward has been here the entire time, just giving complete and total vision. We'll see if Ark is able to get spotted again. In the meantime, Chappie is going for Roche.
Right on top of the TA trap. Let's see if they decide to go for this fight. They do not have Warlock ulti or the Centaur ulti, so Empire...
Oh, look at Ghost Stick. He's got full vision. They spot the whole way. The Monkey King, Boundless Strike comes out. He gets his ulti as well. Oh, they're all going to drop. Comanche in a hell of a lot of trouble. Empire going to chase Ark. Can they kill him off? He doesn't have Blade Fury anymore. They have the Firefly damage on top of him and should be able to find this kill. Sunstrike off the mark. No, they can't actually get him. All right. But Roshan... still alive.
And this is the strength of the Monkey King, right? It's much more reliable than the Spirit Breaker. He just throws out the Boundless Strike. That is such a strong tool in setting up the rest of his team. Buys Chappie the amount of time he needs to get off his ulti and survive through that.
Oh, and now they're here again. The three-person cloud.
Look at that Boundless Strike.
Oh, that was beautiful. They dropped the everything. AoE, or rather the Deafening Blast and that Chaos Meteor. And two go down. That was a dieback for Ricky. Not that it matters that much at this point in the game, but yeah, it hurts.
I think one could argue it is a pretty big deal for Ricky because he was coming close to that Diffusal Blade, and having that Diffusal Blade is such a huge boost to his damage output.
That should help.
I probably could have killed, like, soloed King R, maybe even with the Diffusal Blade soloed Ghost Stick. It's a possibility. He doesn't have his fourth staff yet. But as it stands, he's going to need a little bit more of an influx of gold first.
So not only do they fall for it once, but twice. Monkey King with the Boundless Strike is making the team fight so easy for them.
Regeneration!
Excellent.
Okay. Where are we going to next in this one? I feel a little bit thrown off my game after that short little disconnect. Again, sorry, not sure what happened there, but it's back in an instant. Just a little hiccup.
Wow, Yol almost died.
Where are you at, Yol?
I'm feeling in the fountain now.
Okay. It feels like Empire are sort of going through these, like, you know, little bumps that Comanche keep on, like, throwing them for a loop a little bit every now and then with, like, either the Ricky or somebody. They catch them off guard, and then Empire pull it back together and make, like, a strong move. And maybe this smoke play that's coming up next is going to be the next thing to pull it back further into the favor of Empire. If they can catch Mag, maybe? Is that the one that they want? Fervian's a good one to get. Yola's there, though. Drops the cloud. Sunstrike down. The counterplay from Mag. But they don't get that Warlock ulti off. There's the Stampede to run away. Mag's still going to live through this. Well, Shadow Word, actually, he's probably dead. No, Mag is dead, I think. 30, 19, 2, 1. Gone.
That's stolen Shadow Word. It's only level 2.
Jeez.
And all of that was without FN. FN was just pushing bottom lane. He's got his War Staff finished as well.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yol's trying to find FN right now.
Radiant's middle tower.
No one else is around though, so I don't think this is gonna be a kill.
Radiant structures.
TA is coming. Oh, no. She backs out. Realizing there wasn't going to be a possibility for that one. Ooh, Courier? Yo?
Dire's
Bam!
has been killed.
Oh, FN's so mad.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Mid
He
lane.
hit that Cyclone, that was a kill.
Crush, Chappie, maybe in trouble. Can they do anything? They have Warlock ulti if they want to use it. Chappie pops the Enrage. Not going to go for it.
Death's bounty.
You know, I realized today is a rough day of streaming. I was watching the Counter-Strike Summit stream earlier. It went down too.
Oh, yeah.
Something's happening.
Let's definitely blame Twitch. That's what we'll do. Oh, there we go. There's the Bat Rider on Illusion, and now the Warlock ulti onto 4. Oh no, Empire, that was not the guy that you wanted. It was just a poor Illusion. Now FN in trouble. He's gonna drop as well. They Bat Ridered the Illusion. They all jump it to get 4-man Warlock ultied. You can understand how it happens, but it hurts to watch.
Gold and sweet.
Yeah, and this skill build coming out of Warlock, you know, maxing out that Fatal Bonds, all of them connected. One rock, everyone's just dead.
Under attack.
And this is why this is the biggest weakness of the Empire draft. It's just not nearly as strong in terms of team fight against the Warlock. I won't even throw in the Centaur in there. It's just, you know, the Warlock. If they can't pick off the Warlock before the team fight starts, like, that is not a winnable team fight.
Oh man, and now it does a good bit of damage to the tower. It's gonna end up dropping now finally. But it's something that's like you have this hero that becomes so popular for a long period of time and then like kind of drops off the face of the map. And then you kind of forget about how strong that ulti is and how strong Fatal Bonds is. And then in a couple of games it refreshes your memory of just how much this hero can mess you up if you don't deal with it.
Yeah, especially if you don't have the items to mitigate that. No one has BKB right now, so that was like full Fatal Bonds rock, and then they spin into it. They don't even need that much more. That's really all it took.
Yeah.
A couple right clicks here and there, and the entire team's just dead.
Well, 11-14, but the net worth lead back to even after that one big team fight mid, showing just how tenuous this lead can be.
And I feel like that's definitely in the favor of Comanche, because I think I most likely prefer their lineup when it goes into the late game. If they're on even net worth, you know, 30 minutes into the game or so, they're definitely ahead in my opinion.
Yeah. Oh. Empire, do they realize? It was TA right on the other side, and they're not going to be able to catch up to him. Yeah, Comanche just in a good position to break this out. They're still looking for the initiation, even up on high ground right now. Ghostic jumps forward, finds Magical. They're going to die for this one. The 4-person hooks up, the double edge as well. Omni slash down, Empire. Oh my god, they've gone too deep again. 4 gone, and FN wasn't even there. Oh no.
You know when Mag first made his debut? This was his hero. And you can kind of see why. That was an insane.
He did the most damage in the fight. He did 2,500 damage. 2 double edges.
That's what happens, yeah. When you hoof stomp the entire team and double edge like 2 to 3 targets. What a player Mag is.
All right, well, Empire, where are you? Where's your next move? This is a scary one. They're getting ready to siege high ground, and I mean, Comanche, they don't even necessarily have to, I guess. That's the other thing. Like, they just 4-man wiped him twice in a row. Just go back, secure Roche, maybe try and think about getting another objective at some point. But
yeah, they're just playing it slow because Empire right now, they're not even that high level, so the respawn time isn't long enough for them to take objectives. So they're going to be walking away happy with the one team fight. Big net worth swing once again.
And Ricky.
Really well played.
God, Ricky has Diffusal Blade now too, so you think about those 4-person hoof stomps, you blink strike in and then afterwards get a Tricks of the Trade out. Like, they actually have good damage now outside of just the Warlock ulti if they manage to hit that hoof stomp. There's a lot of avenues for it.
Yeah, I think the more important thing is that, let's say, for example, worst case scenario for Comanche, they lose their Warlock at the start of the fight. I think they have more than what it takes, even without the Warlock, to win the team fight. Oh,
Force Staff to break the tree and the long duration stun. They kill off the Monkey King. That was Ricky spotting him jumping through the trees, and Centaur was just there to break him.
Well, you were talking about the interaction between the Ricky versus Monkey King. It looks like Yol has his number.
Top lane. FN now maybe also in trouble. Do they just drop a hate ulti on top of him? That's the question. Yes, they do indeed. Oh, poor FN. Poor FN.
Yeah, totally worth in my opinion. You know, they get a tier 2 out of this. They go back to their farming, and then they can just wait for the Roshan. I don't think Empire has what it takes to beat them at a Roshan fight anymore, unless they, you know, hit a 3-4 man Monkey King balance strike.
I mean, that's the thing that we talked about, is like, it's sort of the same issue as last game. This lineup from Empire kind of does well to find pickoffs and stuff, but I mean, how do you play a pickoff game against a Ricky? He's always watching you. And now he has the gem and the quelling blade just to find and kill off that Monkey King at any point in time. Could potentially go into Ghost Stick here too. It's gonna play it safe. Chappie? That doesn't want to go for this.
Top tower is under attack.
Monkey King is nearby, and Ghost Stick is running over. They want to try to find a pickoff here, but I think this is a huge mistake. Comanche know that they want to make a play here.
The plus side is they don't have right now Comanche Warlock ulti. Oh, Mag, he misses the trees. Yul is there. He's jumping on top of Ghost Stick. Can they find the kill? They have Juggernaut right on top of him. That's going to be Miposhka gone. Double kill for Yul. Wow.
That damage is just too much. Well, this game is looking like getting close to impossible for Empire, in my opinion. I'm starting to not really see an avenue for them like make their way back into this game. Like, a lot of it really rides on FN to just hit these gigantic invoker combos, it feels.
Well, killing off Yol is a nice way to at least start something of a comeback. They can't allow him to just constantly give vision of him. And FN, he's showing up here in the bottom lane. You have Monkey King in the area as well. They're going to have another jump from the trees. They have eyes on Fervian and also going to be able to spot out the Centaur here. Boundless Strike in a second if he wants. Tree dump. They want to chase. They really want to chase, but they're not going to be able to get there in time. That's 2 pickoffs. It's a something. It's a start for Empire.
Yeah, it's a start. You know what's impressive? I think Joel moved into the jungle realizing or predicting that there was a very, very high chance he was going to die. So he passes the gem over to Mag. So even though the 2 pickoffs happen, the more important thing is they don't lose the gem.
Yeah, that is really good. It's a I guess calculated death. Can we call it that? Is that a thing? No? Okay.
I don't think it's a it wasn't like he wanted to die, but
yeah,
it was a really high chance.
All right, the dream fight, it's coming. Only problem I see is there's a Warlock ulti right behind Yol. Oh, they spot him. Miposhka going to drop again, and as soon as that happens, Empire forced to back out. They can't do it.
Man, feels bad. First the CM game and now this Monkey King game. Miposhka is just not having a good day today, it feels.
Oh, baby. Oh, FN. Stampede trying to force Staff away. Tornado. FN still running away, trying to get out. They don't quite catch him. And now with Chappie coming in, Ghost Stick here as well. They're instead going to turn on to Mag, starting to bring him low. Yol, can he make any play to try and get him out of here? No such luck. There wasn't anything he could ever do. Oh, they traded over the gem. Oh, that's what it was. Yol gets dusted.
Yeah, I was wondering why Yol walked up to him. That was such a sick play.
All right. Okay, Comanche, this is awesome. And
they are so good at protecting their gem.
They realized afterwards it was a second too late for Empire before they realized when the dust came out that the gem didn't drop.
Well, that's still a very decent pickoff for them, but once again, they're holding on to the gem. That's a very big deal.
Yeah. Getting D-wards. I mean, you look at the vision game right now that Empire has to work with, and it's actually not terrible. just because of what Monkey King brings to the table. But I don't know if. I guess the question is, with the next Roshan that we end up having, like the next cycle of it, you obviously, you know, want to be able to secure that if you're Empire and have any chance of winning. But I don't know. Can Comanche do anything with this one to like siege high ground and take it?
Oh yeah, definitely. They just need to play a little closer together. You know, not give up kills like that. As long as they're together, I don't think Empire can really fight into them. Oh, Chappie. Invis, they do find him this.
Yeah, he's still running. He has BKB. They have Stampede, though. The chase, the Warlock ulti, it's there. Omni Slash out. It's going to connect. It's going to kill. Monkey King trying to get away. Boundless Strength is there as well. King R hasn't stolen anything as of yet. They're trying to get it to turn it back around. Monkey King ultimate comes out. But you can see Comanche just going to back, farm away. And that ulti is down for 90 seconds. Actually, excuse me. 130 seconds. He doesn't have level 2 yet. Damn.
Well, Comanche don't have any mana right now, but I don't know if that's enough to stop them from going for this. They have some mana boots.
They used Warlock ulti too, and they're
going
actually
straight bottom.
That's great. Who cares about the ice wall? Just hit this tower. Lift. Arc may be in trouble, but Magical just jumps forward, takes down King R, and then going to be force staff back. They buy back on Chappie. Ghost Stick brought down to half HP. Tornado off the mark. And Empire still struggling to find an answer to Comanche's constant aggression.
Yeah, high ground is very hard to break right now, so you know, just taking a tier 3 and then going for these shrines is a very big deal for them. I really like how they're playing right now. It's just so disciplined.
Wow.
Not taking any risks.
Okay, so moving towards that 10,000 net worth, roughly 15,000 experience. If there was a way for Empire to sort of win a team fight, what does that dream fight look like for them? Do you have to get a lasso onto one particular hero? Like, is it the Centaur to stop the Stampede, or is it the Warlock to make sure the ulti doesn't come out?
Yeah, I think it's gonna come down to right now. Warlock is definitely #1 priority. Since Centaur doesn't have the scepter, I think that if you can pick off Ricky, is probably more important than Centaur. So the two supports are your biggest priority this team.
Okay. Ooh.
If they can get both of them before a team fight breaks out, then that's their winning condition. Otherwise, I don't really see how they're gonna win a team fight.
They do just drop down a couple of wards. I believe the Firefly over these TA traps tipped off Comanche to the fact that there was a movement going their direction. So, still scary times for Empire. With the gem still in the hands of Comanche. They're trying to buy another one for King R, but it's a long ways away.
Ricky has a Blink Dagger now too, so even more difficult to kill him off.
Yeah, this is nuts. Because he can always go Tricks of the Trade into just, you know, whatever, like blinking away from there. I think that Monkey King just spotted out that Yol was in the area. They're taking down trees, so they know that he's here.
They want to go.
Now they're just gonna Stampede away. They caught Fervian, okay. That's a pretty good pickoff. Yol, in the meantime, not going to get dusted. He blinks out.
Well, unfortunately for Empire, they get the pickoff, but there was no engagement behind it, so they can't really do anything with this kill. Warlock's going to be up in 30 seconds, and you know, as long as Comanche don't lose anyone else, they can just regroup again and then start taking control of the game. The shrine is about to go down as well.
God, and now you have the Ags. Oh, on the Centaur. That's tough. I'd love to see Arc send his illusions over just to hit the shrine and take it down. You don't lose anything by doing that, and obviously don't have backdoor protection of any fashion.
They'll probably go do something along the lines of that once Roshan is nearing respawn. for now, they're just not really doing too much. Just gonna farm, push up the lane, keep their map control.
Dire's bottom barracks are under attack.
Oh, Ark does have Lincolns now as well, so I'm not gonna be afraid of the lasso.
Yeah, they're not afraid of anything. Literally just chilling over in the Roche pit. You could just send a TA trap in there and keep farming, but you can see Monkey King just being that mobile ward. He isn't actually spotting into the Roche pit, but in the meantime, Yol gonna be a little bit frisky with FN in the mid lane, and is gonna pay the price and lose the gem. That was, I don't know what he was thinking there.
A little too confident in his ability to survive. It is very, very difficult to be killed by as Ricky right now. But,
yeah.
You know, Boundless Strike into Lasso, which is really well played by Empire.
Yeah. Very heads-up play there to wait until the tricks of the trade had worn off and time it perfectly, too, because you can just get that instant blink out pretty much. So I guess, yeah, you can understand why it happened the way it did, but it is cost him. Because now you have a gem. That means King R doesn't have to build one. You might save the money for it regardless.
Yeah. Well, this is a start. If Empire have hopes of coming back, like, this is what they need to begin with. That's a very, very big kill for them.
I mean, 1,800 net worth swing. Ain't bad.
He is about to finish Butterfly now.
Man, look at Ark. The rest of his team is just not there, but he doesn't care.
He was trying to play it cool, sending one illusion in his hero to make it look like it was just his Mantas.
Right.
Trying to pick off one person to get rid of the illusion.
But wasn't possible. And again, just like, I don't think anybody would have expected this result going into it. Ark again, gonna walk forward. Lincoln's is now popped. They can go for it. Oh, the stun, it came out in time. Breaking it from Ghost Stick, not able to get the lasso off, and now in a hell of a lot of trouble. They have the upheaval down. They're gonna stampede forward, looking for this one. A really good combo comes out from FN then. The Deafening Blast, able to get that disarm onto the Jug, and don't know if he did quite enough damage there in the midst of that ulti. So in the meantime, get the pushback. Comanche take that shrine, but now they only have 4. I guess with Monkey King down, they can't really come and contest Roshan, but likewise, maybe Comanche not feeling comfortable going into Roshan.
Well, Mag has the scepter now. Unfortunately for them, they managed to kill Ghost Stick, right? But no one ended up picking up the gem, so gem is still in Team Empire's side.
Radiant's bottom tower.
This is going to be a big engagement. See how both teams handle the Roshan, because I think this is going to be a team fight happening. Oh.
All right, got the refraction off. Gonna live through it for a moment, but only a moment. And in the meantime, they also don't have Warlock ulti here. So that does cause some more issues.
Death's bounty.
Tornado on cooldown for Invoker, as is... Well, he still has Deafening Blast and Meteor available.
Stick has ulti.
Line break. When you get over there.
Try it.
I mean, they don't have Warlock ulti to break this. They drop that Cloud down on top of them. Ark trying to run away, still going to live through it. Magical pops his BKB running. Yol dropping as well. Able to get the tricks of the trade-off, trying to run away. Comanche not quite able to control and take down FN. Chappie and Rage not taking nearly anything at all. 4-stepped away, still alive. They drop that Meteor, but they've taken down FN. He might need to buy back in this one if they want any hope of securing Roshan, but it doesn't look like he wants to go for it. And now they've lost the Monkey King as well. That is 3 down, and the path to Roshan clear. They wanted to go back in for Ghost Stick, but they couldn't do it. Omni Slash from Ark secures the finish. And now they're going to have the healing ward back up again. Aegis picked up.
Immortality.
They are all fine and dandy.
Top tower is under attack.
Gem just hanging out. Where's that healing ward? Everyone needs it. Oh, they're going to go for the shrine instead. Everyone's very low mana as well.
Top tower is under
Save
attack.
it for high ground, I guess, maybe. Ark has
Not a bad
Aegis.
strategy. Alright, they got 40 seconds without the Ursa. And the Bad Rider Invoker does have buyback. Oh, Ursa just got buyback.
They have Warlock ulti, but it doesn't look like they have enough mana to cast it yet. So Fervian not going to be able to be that combo breaker if they go in deep for this, and they have gone in mighty deep. Tornado just a little bit off the mark. Stealing Hoof Stomp, Cold Snap is there. Still no mana for the ulti from Warlock. He's going to pass the upheaval instead, and Mag is going to die nonetheless. Can they kill off Fervian, though? Doesn't look like it.
I don't know if you noticed, but they did the exact same thing again. They passed the gem over.
Oh my god, what a guy.
Yol just blinks in so he can collect the gem, and then he just leaves Mag.
All right.
While Elena racks down, all they lose is a Centaur, still a Cheese, and still an Aegis.
So, to me, Yol has felt like the playmaker of the series, but the question that I have for you is that because of the heroes that he's been on, or is it because of his individual play? Like Slardar, Ricky, what's your read on that?
I think it's very much on the player, because these kind of heroes require the player to just always be in the right place at the right time. This is your space maker, I guess the best way to put it. Like, they just find you all the information, they just walk around, they never farm, they just track people down for you, so they give you as much information as possible.
Okay.
And it's very, very hard to do, especially at such a high level. You know, people, they do a good job at hiding in trees and whatnot, and you saw last game, Yol just picks people off, even if they're hiding in trees.
What a guy. A couple other things. We do have Hoof Stomp on King R, which might end up coming out to play in the next one. It looks like they're moving towards this bottom lane. Oh, Fervian finds the wraparound and gets a big golem off. It would be huge, but likewise, if he gets caught out first, this would be to their detriment. It's looking like he might be able to get a big Warlock ulti. It's coming through. They have the Monkey King ultimate as well, but not sure if it's going to be enough. FN got a good AoE Deafening Blast, but it looks like Arc is already in a little bit of trouble. He drops the Omni Slash down. The Hoof Stomp onto 2. Can they bring down Chappie and FN? Magical is here as well. A good Tornado to be that combo breaker. Chappie's still running away, but they have lost King R. They've also lost Mposhka. They're going to lose Chappie. Magical with the triple kill, and it looks like it was enough from Comanche to potentially take this game #1 in fabulous fashion.
I think that just might be it. Ursa doesn't have a buyback, and I think FN should be on buyback cooldown too. I don't think there's any more buybacks. Like, this is their final chance. Yep, no buyback on Invoker. Wow. They're gonna have to do this 4v5.
Well, we'll see if Invoker can possibly do it. It's a really tough one. The Tornado lifts up Magical, but I don't know if he has enough in the tank at this point. Stealing Refraction again is nice. It's nifty, but is it going to be enough? A good Boundless Strike. Deafening AoE Blast. They still can't bring him down yet. Ghostic still here. Does have ulti up in 1 second. All right.
FN just leaves.
FN's upset. FN is mad. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, God, no. Well, Comanche take it 2-0 over Empire. And a really good series. Again, the odds on this one were like 4, almost 5-1, but it showed that, you know, you draft some good team fight, you end up taking the game.
That is a lot of Bugattis won today. These are the kind of series that really win you those those bets.
Oh man, really, really cool stuff coming out from Comanche. Excited to see what else happens going forward for them. They were formerly friends. We had that listed still, and it's yet to be updated in our little drivers and stuff for this game, but should be fixed by the next time this team plays. Also worth noting, this is a stand-in Fervian of the Warlock. What'd you think about his play this game? Did you like what he was doing?
Oh yeah, definitely. He played very well on the Warlock. I can only count, like, I can count on one hand how many times he's been caught out. And against a team like T Empire with that many ways to catch you out, I think he played phenomenally.
Okay. Well, it's a really good one. And like I said, he was the stand-in at the last moment. Seneko was just announced that he is joining Na'Vi, who are going to play tomorrow. Actually, gonna have some Na'Vi games. PogChamp. Oh my God. But yeah, this is going to be the new squad that's moving on, and they are going to face the winners of our next series, which is Vega Squadron versus Elements Pro, another European/CIS showdown. Should be some great games. The Vega Squadron lineup, to me, has looked quite good. I'll just give you a little bit of a rundown of who it is. It's Aloha Dance, G, Afterlife, Silent, and Sioma the Slayer. And then for Elements Pro Gaming, they still stuck with a lot of the same people. Swift Ending, Pingvikchik, I can never pronounce that name correctly, Mitch, Gogi, and LeBron Dota. So should be a great one. Ailson, any final thoughts before we finish this first series off for today?
Just very impressed by Comanche. Like you said, Team Empire definitely the favorites, especially, with the recent performances, but maybe a little too much underestimation of the Comanche team fight and how well they can execute it.
Yeah. I definitely agree. And we'll see if, maybe Empire, the next set of qualifiers or something, they'll be able to make it work. They are out of the Star Ladder EU qualifiers. Still 7 teams remain. Obviously, Comanche, Vega, Elements, Cloud9, Spirit, Na'Vi, and Effect are all teams vying for that spot into the the LAN event, which takes place in, I think, just a little bit over a month, if I'm not mistaken. So should be exciting stuff, but we'll be back in a little bit with our next series, Vega versus Elements Pro. Stick around, everybody. Some more great Dota 2 action.